The Chicago Bulls got humiliated last night by the Boston Celtics. And man, it was just so embarrassing. I want to talk about when will we see change? Because change can't come fast enough for these Chicago Bulls. You know we're going to talk about it. But you know, you got to hear the music first. Cognac. Gang. Shy Boys Podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, and I'm holding it down on another episode of Shy Boys Podcast with me and my co-host CDubb. If you like what you're listening to today, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. So every time we drop, you'll be one of the first ones to know. Now, last night, did we really expect the Chicago Bulls to come out and really compete? Not really. They haven't been competing much all season long. They have now lost 5 games in a row. And in the game against the Boston Celtics, the Chicago Bulls didn't show up. I mean, you've seen efforts from some of the young guys maybe, but as a team, no one seems interested in this. No one seems interested to play for the city of Chicago. I don't care about this Bulls. We know the brand, but when you wear that brand, you wear Chicago Bulls across your chest, and that post is supposed to represent the city. They don't want to play for the city, and it might have something to do with Billy Donovan being your coach, but damn, can guys show some professionalism out there? Can guys put on out there? Can guys show what is really needed to at least represent yourself as a professional basketball player? Then that can translate into the city rooting for you. These guys have quit on the team. They have quit on Billy Donovan. That's what I see. Last night, these guys shot 43% from the field as a team, 32% from the three-point line as a team, and didn't even do a good enough job shooting from the free throw line. They shot 55%. They got killed in the total rebounds. They got killed in defensive rebounds, 28-41. Killed in the assist battle, 36-25. They won the steals battle. They won a turnover battle. They lost the points in the paint. And like, you can take away and you can point to some things when you just look at the box score, but when you look at everything, you say, man, damn, bro, this game wasn't even close. This game wasn't even close, bro. That's how it was. In the first quarter, they lost. The second quarter, they lost. The third quarter, they lost. The fourth quarter, they won by 2 points when everything was just about wrapped up. The Chicago Bulls now stand at 5-14 on the season. 5-14 on the season. 5-game losing streak. And it's only going to get worse. The Milwaukee Bucks are up next. And they playing for something. The Chicago Bulls, they don't give a damn. They don't. That's what it really comes down to. This team does not give a damn how any of us feel as fans, how the ownership is coming out with all these comments and making comments and Billy Donovan taking the blame or whatnot, and they don't care. It's a bunch of gibberish in the eyes of the players. And it's a bunch of gibberish from us as the fans if we keeping it a buck. AK came out and had some comments, and he talked about the state of the Chicago Bulls. He pretty much said, we see what everyone is seeing and are just as frustrated. We're disappointed, but I'm not running from it. It's my responsibility. Okay, you was frustrated before the Boston Celtics game. Are you irate now? Arturus, are you irate now? Are you in a rage now? We understand this is your responsibility. We do. Change needs to come. Change needs to come. And then Billy Donovan, he went out there and took some responsibility on himself. Said, I take responsibility of where we're at too. I look at myself first in terms of the things I could do better to help our group. That's my main focus. Well, buddy, it ain't working. Nothing you've tried is working. And the problem is that this guy's job, at least for the moment, is safe. How many games does Billy Donovan have to lose for the ownership to be like, all right, that's enough? Probably not many. It probably doesn't even matter. Keep it a buck with you. If his job is safe because they like this fucking guy, what is the point? If the Chicago Bulls end up on a 10-game losing streak, Billy Donovan is still going to be here, in my belief. It will be a shocker to see Billy Donovan out as this losing streak continues. And that's the point. You got Nikola Vucevic, one of your guys that you made an effort to bring back this season, on a new deal. On a new deal, which I ain't gonna lie, I thought the deal was favorable. I thought it was all right. But this man hasn't scored over double digits in 3 games in a row now. Sucks on defense. He ain't never been great on defense, but man, we seen moments to where we seen effort. He just don't give a damn at this point. Zach LaVine continues to be up and down. And that's just what it really is. I know there's some people that's been saying like, hey, you know what I'm saying? He's killing his stock. He's killing his trade value a little bit. It might be what's good for him, but it ain't good for the organization. 2 points, bro? 25 minutes and 2 points. That's not good, bro. From a guy who's supposed to be your star. For a guy who you gave a max contract to. It's unacceptable. Then you look at DeMar DeRozan. Big Debo. Rock with you, my boy. Compton in the house. Rock with you, boy. Love what you did for the city. But that time is over. That ship has sailed. It's time for him to get up out the door too. If anything, the front office needs to start discussions. If you gonna keep Billy Donovan, remove DeMar, Zach, and Vooch. Let the young guys play. They gonna play with some heart. They gonna go out and show a little bit more effort than what the hell we seen out of these guys. They will. And we gonna continue to lose games, but at least we won't be losing in the fashion like we lost like last night, bro. I remember when we was at the 15-game mark and the Bulls were 5-10. That was 4 games a row. 4 games ago. You know what I'm saying? And I came out and said that the Chicago Bulls, out of those 15 games, they got blown out in 5 of them. That's a third of their games. They just got blew out again. They just got blew out again for a lack of effort, for a lack of professionalism. It's disgusting to watch. Now, you might ask, well, when will we see change, Bobby? Hey, y'all, change ain't coming until at least December 15th. At the minimum. That's the start. That's in 2 weeks. That's in a little over 2 weeks. December 15th is when the NBA can now conduct business to open up trades for certain guys. But the question is, what's on the minds of the front office when it comes to a package they feel they need to receive? Because if you are going to get in bed with the Los Angeles Lakers and try to get some of their young players, maybe a Austin Reeves, who's now being reported they're interested in, or Rui, or D'Angelo Russell has been talked about out there, you got to wait till January for a change. Me personally, you can kiss me where the sun don't shine, baby. I don't want to wait. Look, if you can go ahead and look, if you got to take a L in this when it comes to the players that you get back, but you can go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, maybe grab 1 or 2 productive pieces out of this, and you can up your draft capital to build and move forward, I'm all for it. I don't give a shit anymore. Now it's not the time to play hardball with these guys you're going to trade. Obviously, you want to do what's the best for the organization. But at this point, you can't trot these guys out for another month. You can't. You cannot continue to trot these guys out for another month. You can't. Well, technically they can, but they shouldn't. If you are a consumer of this product from this organization and they trot this lineup out here again for another month, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I'm just at loss of words. You see, I couldn't even finish the point. Simply because no one wants to watch this BS. No one. Most people can deal with young players, you know what I'm saying, losing games and going on losing streaks. This ain't a young team. This is not a young team. They got some young players, but they got a lot of veterans on this team as well that carry the bulk of the minutes, that take away from even us looking at the young guys. And you want to continue this on for a month? To January 15th? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But those are the two things that can go down. December 15th, they can start making moves with the teams that got players that the Bulls may like, or you can wait till January and, to more things open up. I know you still got to consider the numbers from Zach LaVine, so that might be a part of everything that's being discussed here, but it needs to change right away. But the problem is we don't trust the front office to get it done. We don't trust the head coach to lead the next phase of Chicago Bulls basketball. We don't. Because even like all things considered, this team is just through. Stick a fork in it. Going into last night's game, the Bulls was ranked 26 offensively in offensive rating, 21st in defensive rating, 23rd in net rating, last in pace, last in assists, 27 in restricted area field goal percentage. Shall we continue? This team is horrible. It's time for a change, and it just can't come fast enough. It just can't come fast enough. 2 more weeks at a minimum. That's where it starts. 2 more weeks at a minimum to witness this bullshit. I'm sorry, I gotta say it. Bullshit. Can't come fast enough, ladies and gentlemen. Can't come fast enough. And your stars are all shooting below their career averages. DeRozan, LaVine, and Vooch. And Vooch, he is so out of it. Bench his ass. At this point, bench him. But the problem is, like Gilbert Arenas says, once the organization pays the guy, they play the guy. So he's going to play. Unfortunately. But that's it for me today, y'all. Just wanted to come in and give y'all something real brief. Let me know your thoughts down below so we can go ahead and chop it up. When do you think the Bulls should start making calls? December 15th, as soon as the day hit, or you think they should wait for a better deal until January when more things open up and then they can scour the landscape a little bit better or a little bit more? Let me know down below. But that's it for me today, man. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Shy Bulls Podcast. I'm Bobby. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one for sure. Cognac. Gang.